Welcome to Worse Than 10. My name's Ree Jolly. This is Keith Shutt. And if you're watching this, you probably have Des Bryant on your lineup. And we're going to try and get you out of this bind this week.
Or you're Steve Ranazisi and you're still apologizing for not being at the Twin Towers when they fell down.
Yes.
Why is your timer's not starting?
I don't know. Week 1 just wrapped up. We're going to get you set for week 2 this week. Some things that happened in week 1, a little surprising, but week 1 always kind of never what you expect, ever. How about Peyton Manning this week? What did you think of that?
It's horrible. He actually looked his age.
Yeah.
Somebody said go out there and play your age. I don't think they meant it in a
Scored
positive.
5 points week 1.
And it really hurt my comment on trying to pick up Virgil Green when he only threw to tight ends 3 times during the game, and Virgil Green was not one of those receptions.
Yeah.
So.
Is it time to panic, do you think, if you're a Peyton Manning owner?
No. Last year he showed signs of like starting out slow during the beginning of the season.
I think he's always been a slow starter.
Yeah. Eli's definitely a slow starter.
He is. Yeah, it took him half the season.
In school.
He looks like a mouth-breathing dummy, but he picks up halfway through the season also. Peyton is 39 years old and is used to a shotgun offense and is now starting in Kubiak's offense from underneath. So you think that's going to affect Peyton Manning owners?
Yeah, he's not going to have that quick release like he had before. And
yeah. I'm super worried for Peyton Manning owners going to Thursday night playing against the Chiefs defense. If you have the Chiefs defense, definitely get them in there.
I'm still worried. Peyton Manning has beat us like 12 out of 13 games against Kansas City. So if you take the odds on it, you still take Peyton Manning, put him in your starting lineup, and go with him just in case.
Some other surprises week 1, definitely Adrian Peterson. Only 13 touches in that Monday night game and 31 yards. For most people's on their board's #1 pick.
Yeah, there's big ouches, but no time to panic. There's plenty of time. Week 4 you can start panicking, but
I didn't want him. I'm glad I didn't take him. I don't know. I'm glad I avoided him. Frank Gore also shit his pants. Did not look good against the Bills defense, but I called that. I knew it was going to look good.
Bills defense looked pretty good.
Yeah, they did look good. How did you do in fantasy this week, by the way? In your leagues?
1-1.
1-1.
I lost one league on Monday night, and the other one was pretty much in the bag by Monday night. But we had the Bills defense in the one we lost, but they still put up 14 points. They did very well. So
I won all 3. I did beat Daniel barely at the end. Monday night football field goal kicker.
That's
barely.
the worst way to lose, Daniel. I'm sorry.
Got that help from Des Bryant.
Yep, and he does have Des Bryant, which we're about to talk about, with a broken foot. Des Bryant is out with a broken foot. Some reports are saying 4 to 6 weeks. I've also heard reports it could be as bad as 6 to 8 weeks. He could be out.
And how's that affect like Tony Romo too down the
It could be bad for some Romo owners. They have made a trade with the Patriots. I believe, with the Raiders for a wide receiver that I've never heard of, but it's not someone to grab or someone to start. It's a nobody.
Probably a former track star.
For depth, yeah. T.Y. Hilton, bruised knee. He might play next week. They think he will. Deshaun Jackson hurt his hamstring, out 3 to 4 weeks. Andre Ellington, minor PCL strain. Some people are saying out 2 to 3 weeks. Some reports are saying he might play next week. C.J. Anderson, questionable for week 2 with a banged up ankle and toe injury. He does have a game Thursday night against the Chiefs, so not much time to recover on that one. So if you have Hillman, get him in there. Hopefully you have that handcuff. C.J. Spiller for the Saints is expected to be back finally. If you had him, if you drafted him in your draft, he'll be back from a knee injury. Reggie Bush, Monday night game, he's week to week with a calf strain. So,
any other surprises that you thought like Amir Abdullah looked really good and he just didn't get the ball enough during that Detroit game?
Yeah, Amir Abdullah is amazing. I think he's definitely going to take over there.
I think at some point they just need to get him the ball, get him more integrated in the offense, and get him the ball more because
Carlos Hyde, fucking incredible. I'm talking about him all preseason long.
I'm going against him this week in my other league, so I'm kind of
you're going to be like a
worried.
straw man in a forest fire against whoever you're playing. He's the real deal. And Ladarius Green, did he get a touchdown?
He did. He got me 28 points. I don't remember if he got a touchdown. He's just
talked about him all season long too.
he had a concussion earlier in the week from practice, and I sat him on my bench. And then he looked good during the game, and I was like sitting there eating my Cheetos. Like, what? This guy's in the. So it was my fault. I didn't look at the last minute injury reports, which is a lesson. Always look at the last minute injury
up to the
reports.
second. Waiver wire pickups this week. Some people you should pick up if you have some of those bad injuries. Maybe fill some of those holes. Some possible flex players or replacements for you. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go through the 5 that I have written down. Ladarius Green, even though Reed's talked about him, is owned only in about 25% of the leagues. So if you don't have Ladarius Green, there's no reason for you not to have him if you have a tight end that's only going to get you 4 or 5 receptions. This guy is a real deal. 6'5" athletic. You're going to double whatever you're getting from your tight end right now. Dion Lewis, running back for New England. He came on very strong on Sunday, and if you have Blunt and you're waiting for Blunt to come back off of suspension, Dion Lewis would be a good guy. There's Jonas Gray's not there anymore. He got cut and picked up on the waivers, I think, by the Dolphins, and they might have cut him. I think he's been cut twice.
Yeah. He's probably sacking groceries this time.
Tavon Austin, how about
Tavon Austin looked great.
And
not a lot of fantasy points for him, but the Rams showed they can put him anywhere on the field and how creative they can be with him. So look for them to work him all over the offense.
And I have another flyer, and Chris Polk. We've kind of made fun of Alfred Blue on here before, and I think Chris Polk showed more fire going into the line of scrimmage when he got the ball, and you're not going to have Grimes as your starting running back if you're Houston. I expect Houston by week 3 or week 4 to start looking at Chris Polk more seriously.
Chris Polk is the chicken and shrimp guy, right?
Yeah.
From Hard Knocks.
Yes.
Chicken and shrimp. Yep.
So and Bishop Sankey, which most people have him on their league, but
he was a free agent in mine until this week.
And regardless,
Surprisingly.
if you have Bishop Sankey, pick up Terrence West too, because you need to handcuff him. You don't know which running back is going to get most of the carries in week 2, week 3, week 4. I think Terrence West got 13 carries last week. So
I think Terrence West would be I think you would be dropping. I don't know. I think Terrence West is junk, but
if you see.
He'd be wasting a roster spot.
I was going to say, if you're looking at Bishop Sankey's stats from last year,
he was junk.
Yeah,
but
it just depends. If you got one, I'd say take the other 2 just in case.
My 5, Tyrod Taylor. I think he had a great week. He went for Homer 195, 40 in the air, 41 yards rushing and a touchdown. Now I wouldn't start him every week, but if you're a Peyton Manning owner and you want just some insurance on the bench, I say pick him up and just stash him for a couple weeks. I wouldn't start him against the Patriots this week naturally, but maybe for down the road, he's a good one to have as a number 2. Carlos Williams for the Bills, another homer pick, but they just released Bryce Brown, so this is definitely your handcuff to a LaShawn McCoy, and part of a possible two-headed monster with 55 yards and a rushing touchdown.
And he spells Carlos with a K.
He does, yeah.
Which sounds communist.
Dante Moncrief for the Colts came on strong, even with T.Y. on the field. 6 receptions, 46 yards, 1 touchdown. With T.Y. not there, this guy's going to have some great games. And even when T.Y. comes back, I think this guy's a definite wide receiver too. And Terrence Williams, he was available in a lot of leagues. And he's the number 1 wide receiver for Dallas. When Dez is not on the field, he's the leading receiver for Dallas. He's a must-grab in all leagues. With Romo's quarterback, he's going to excel every single week. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins, he lit it up as a tight end in Tampa week 1.
He wasn't a free agent in our Yahoo league, though, was he?
No, it was Anthony. Okay. It was the last pick. It was that pick that I absolutely loved. It was a great pick. He was a free agent in one of my leagues. I picked him up. He's a rookie quarterback's best friend. A huge tight end. I think he's 6'5". So I think he's a way to go. If you could grab him, I think he's going to be a great tight end. So other than that, we want to talk about something we're doing on the show. It's a Beat the Worst in 10s experts. We're doing a DraftKings league. It's 50-person league. It's on our Facebook. It's also, we'd like you to go to our website, www.worstin10.com. We have a banner for DraftKings. Just click on that. It'll take you right to our league. You can join that league. It's 50 people only. It's $5 to join. There's already 23 people signed up, so sign up as fast as you can. It's a Sunday only league, so the Thursday game is not included. There's $225 in prize money available. You could try to beat Daniel, Keith, and I, and see if we're full of shit or not. Try to beat us. We'll announce our picks and who we pick next week and announce the winners. And we'll see if Keith and I are the top 5 and Daniel be somewhere down there at the bottom with some injuries.
Everybody has a fair chance because it's pretty much an auction draft. You can pick.
Yeah,
your players
it's
for
all
a certain
salary
amount of
cap.
money,
And for those people that don't usually play DraftKings or anything, and I've never done it, I've never played one of these leagues before, but I'm going to give it a shot and try to beat these two yahoos and all of our fans. So it should be a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
And maybe I'll buy a Nantucket Bro shirt and wear it like the commercial.
All right.
All right.